of a game that was played 30 years ago between the Browns and the 49ers. And the 49ers was the team. They was really, really good at that time. I think they was coming fresh off the Super Bowl. Jeff, you know what game we're talking about. Monday Night Football. Bernie Kosar's final game as a Cleveland Brown, pretty much as the starter of the Browns. You know what I mean? And then, Belichick had his little ego situation and got rid of him. You know how it goes. But, pretty much that's why Bill Belichick will always be seen as an evil person. But we'll have a talk about that later. But all in all, though, this everything went exactly the way that I put it out, because y'all got to understand, I don't look at the lines the week ahead like Jeff does. Jeff got all that stuff right in front of him, but me, I try to be like old Sammy Knuckles and set up the line, set it up like the old bookies used to back 50 years ago, and from what I saw, that this was a definite 4.5 point spread to it. You know what I mean? Because the Browns just were so lousy in their last game. That's what odds makers are going to look at. The Browns weren't good in their last game. And the 49ers have been an absolute just session. They just been a unit. And this team has been awesome. This team is literally went into every single game and pretty much beat teams up and walked up either out of Levi or their stadium with a big smile on their face and saying that, you know what, we ain't impressed with ourselves yet. That's how I'm feeling with the 49ers. But I think the 49ers got real cute come Sunday, because they were going against a team that is like a viral situation for them. Because when they play against the Cowboys, they always look at this game like it's the NFC Championship on Fox in 1993. It's like they'll never get over that situation. So they always sell the game like it's a championship type situation. So the 49ers beat them up, and it looked like a high school game at the end, the way that they were celebrating this. And you hadn't seen the 49ers really celebrate like that all season. But they wanted to just get that off their chest real quick. And you know what? This is usually a spot where I would say there should be a letdown this week, but I don't trust the Browns at all going into this game. The Browns got to prove to me that they're a team that's more than just their defense right now, because the offense is not doing much. Okay. And it's really tough without Nick Chubb, because Nick Chubb makes everybody honest. And without Nick Chubb, the Browns really are one-dimensional on the offensive end. And if they can't get Cooper involved the way that you need to get Cooper involved, they're going to have issues moving forward. And if you don't have a healthy Deshaun Watson come Sunday, just forget about it, because I love DTR. I think DTR is going to be an awesome quarterback in this league, but he showed Sunday that he wasn't ready for the moment a few Sundays ago. And it's understandable, because he's a guy that would have had to start right away for that to be a comfortable situation for him. Maybe if he has to play this week, he could be a little bit better, but you got to do this against the San Francisco 49ers, a team that literally is balling out of control, and their defense is actually much better than their offense. It's just insane to even think that you got a chance in this game. But the one thing that helps the Browns is the game's in Cleveland, somewhere where the 49ers have not ever been good at. And also the game is a game that features two of the best defenses in the league. And then we really get to test Brock Purdy out against the elite defense to see exactly if he'll be able to hang. And last time we saw Brock against the elite defense, it wasn't that good. It was against the Eagles, and they put him out the game. But I'm going to say this before I put my play out. Brock Purdy has arrived. Let's stop the games with the Brock Purdy. It doesn't look like an NFL quarterback. He doesn't do this, do that, and the third. Brock Purdy is a gamer. Brock Purdy is in the same lines as the Brad Johnsons of the world, the Trent Dilfers of the world, the Matt Hasselbacks of the world. High-end game manager. He looks like how your boy Brady did in the first 5 years as well, too. Just don't mess it up. That's all I need to do. Don't mess it up. And while I'm still learning how to perfect this professional game, just don't mess it up, and you're good. And that's exactly what's going on here with the San Francisco 49ers. Give me the 4.5 on the Niners. And I know this sounds crazy. They might kick me out of the dog pound for this one, Jeff. But, we don't play favorites here. We got to go with what works. And the 49ers are what's working right now. Ride that hot hand. That's what it's all about.
This has the same setup as opening day at Pittsburgh, where the San Fran came in, took care of business, shut down Kenny Pickett right away, and they had the game won in the first quarter. During break, I was reading, and I know you don't want to hear this, that if Watson is not available to go, they might go to PJ Walker instead of DTR, and I was thinking of you there on that one as well. Watson now playing the "we're not sure" card is comical. Browns coming off a bye week, which is again a tough spot. San Fran riding the high of the domination on the late night game against Dallas. My true number was San Fran -6 with a 41, down to 5.5 with a 37.5. If you were to crown a Super Bowl champ right now after week 5, obviously we'd give it to the 49ers. Come see me in December. Come see me in January. I love San Fran. I love everything they do. But we know this is a week-to-week, what have you done for me lately? Brock Purdy, yes, has arrived with weapons of Deebo Samuel. What has really opened up CMC's, the funny thing of talking to colleagues today, Pops, when we were drafting in August, July, September, and you had the number 1 pick, the safe pick was Jefferson. And then I'm going to take Tyreek. I'm going to take Jamar Chase. And CMC was standing right there, and everyone's like, I'm afraid he's going to get hurt. Well, he's still standing, and their defense is playing great. I took the points, Pops. I took the +5, bought the hook, 39, 21-17 final. I will put 49ers on upset alert, meaning they're due for a clunker, a west to east dog pound team coming off the bye week. Predicated, obviously, if Watson plays. Give me the Browns +5. Sprinkle a little something on the pizza and beer on the to win outright, and make a statement in what we thought was the toughest division. Show me what you got, Browns. Defensive struggle here, Pops. 21-17 all day.
All right. Well, you know what? I don't have problems with PJ Walker starting. I would much rather see the Browns go with the guy that has a little bit more experience here. You know what I mean? And you know what? You see that the getting rid of Josh Dobbs was a lot bigger than what it really looks like on the surface. You know what I mean? At the end of the day. But DTR, I don't care what anybody says. DTR is going to be a star in this league. Once you give him something to where he knows he's the starter and he's going to be the man, then it'll be different. DTR's first ever college game was even worse. You know what I mean? And they almost won that game. That was against Cincinnati. You remember that game, Jeff? Mm-hmm. And we said, can the kid even throw? I remember we all said that. We said, can he even throw a football? And DTR came such a long way since that point. So that's why I'm not worried about the development of what's going on with them. But if you got to go with another quarterback, go with another quarterback. But what happened to Kellen Mond? Kellen Mond they brought him all the way back. But I think